The spaceship hummed. It was like a soft lullaby for young Luna. She looked out the window at the swirling colours of hyperspace. Her antennae twitched with excitement. Earth, the legendary planet of water and stories. "Excited, Luna," her father boomed, his voice deep and comforting. Luna nodded, her 3 eyes wide with wonder. Her mother, elegant and silver-skinned, smiled. "Remember, Luna, stay close." Earth appeared, a bright blue and green jewel against the black of space. They landed their sleek ship in a quiet meadow. Butterflies danced in the warm breeze. Luna giggled, her laughter like tiny bells in the wind. Earth was even more magical than she imagined. The air crackled with energy. A strange tingling feeling washed over Luna. Her parents, busy with their instruments, didn't notice. When the tingling stopped, Luna was alone. The meadow stretched before her, empty and huge. Panic filled her. "Mum! Dad!" she cried, her voice small and lost in the rustling leaves. Tears ran down her cheeks, leaving shiny trails on her iridescent skin. She wandered around, her heart beating fast. The sun began to set, painting the sky orange and purple. Fear grew inside her. She was lost alone on a strange and wonderful planet. Then she saw him. A figure that seemed to blend into the natural surroundings, yet stood out with an aura of curiosity and innocence. A boy, about her age, with messy brown hair and kind eyes. His eyes sparkled with a sense of wonder, and his smile was warm, inviting. He was playing by the edge of the meadow, building a castle out of twigs and stones. Each twig was placed with care, and the stones were arranged meticulously as if he was creating a masterpiece. He looked up, surprised by her appearance. His eyes widened, but there was no fear, only curiosity. Luna froze, her antennae drooping. She had never encountered an earthling before and didn't know what to expect. He didn't scream or run. Instead, he remained calm, his demeanour gentle and reassuring. He just stared at her, his mouth slightly open in surprise. It was as if he was trying to understand who she was and why she was there. "Hello," he said, his voice cautious but friendly. "Are you lost?" His tone was gentle, filled with genuine concern. Luna, not sure what to say, just nodded. She felt a mix of emotions, but his kindness made her feel a bit more at ease. He smiled, and the fear that had been squeezing her chest loosened its grip. His smile was like a ray of sunshine breaking through the clouds. He told her his name was Sam, and slowly Luna began to trust him. His voice was soothing, and his presence was comforting. He was different, this earthling, but not mean. He was kind and gentle, and Luna felt a connection she had never felt before. It was the beginning of an unexpected friendship, one that would change both their lives forever. Far away in space, Luna's father felt a chill. The connection he had with his daughter, stronger than anything, told him she was in trouble. He turned on the tracker in Luna's wristband. It pulsed weakly, showing her location on the planet. Relief washed over him, then a surge of determination. He would find his little girl, he told his wife, his voice filled with worry. They got in their ship and blasted off into the twilight sky. Their hearts ached with every moment. Luna was out there, alone and scared. They raced against time, their love for their daughter guiding them. Days turned into weeks. Luna learned about Earth. She marvelled at the changing seasons, the way the leaves turned from green to gold, and how the snow blanketed the ground in a soft white hush. Each day brought new wonders and new lessons. Sam taught her about trees and birds, about rain and sunshine. He showed her how the forest came alive with the songs of birds at dawn, and how the rain nourished the earth, bringing forth vibrant blooms. They would walk for hours, Sam pointing out the different species of plants and animals, sharing his knowledge with enthusiasm. He shared his food and his laughter. They had picnics under the open sky, where they would share stories and dreams. The simple act of breaking bread together became a cherished ritual, a symbol of their growing bond. He even tried to teach her how to build a twig castle, showing her the delicate balance needed to make the structure stand. They would spend hours gathering the perfect twigs, laughing at their failed attempts and celebrating their small victories, though her 3 fingers made it a little hard. Luna's determination never wavered, and Sam's patience was endless. Together they found ways to adapt, creating something uniquely their own. Luna told him about her home in the stars, about spaceships and nebulae, painting vivid pictures of her world with her words. She described the vastness of space, the beauty of the nebulae, and the advanced technology of her people, about a sky filled with 1,000 galaxies. She spoke of the endless possibilities that lay beyond the stars, the adventures she had, and the wonders she had seen. Her stories were filled with a sense of awe and wonder. Sam listened with wide eyes, captivated by her tales. He could hardly believe the incredible stories she told, yet he never doubted her for a moment. Her words painted pictures in his mind, filling him with a sense of wonder and curiosity. He never questioned her stories, accepting them as truth. He understood that her experiences, though different from his own, were just as real and valid. His acceptance was unwavering, a testament to his open heart and mind, never made her feel strange. In his presence, Luna felt a sense of belonging she had never known before. Sam's kindness and understanding made her feel safe and accepted. He accepted her, just as she was. Their friendship grew stronger with each passing day, built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. They found comfort in each other's company, knowing that they were accepted for who they truly were. And Luna, for the first time since she'd been lost, felt truly happy. She had found a friend who saw her for who she was, not as an outsider, but as someone special. This newfound happiness filled her heart with warmth and joy, a different kind of happy than she'd ever known. It was a happiness that came from deep within, a sense of peace and contentment that she had never experienced before. It was a feeling of being truly seen and understood, a happiness that felt like a bright, powerful explosion in her chest. It was as if her heart was bursting with light, illuminating her entire being. This was a happiness that transcended words, a feeling so profound that it changed her forever. One evening, as the sky was filled with the colours of sunset, Luna felt that familiar tingling. A moment later, her parents landed their ship in the meadow. Relief filled Luna, followed by confusion and guilt. She ran to them, tears running down her face, and hugged them tight. But as she hugged them, her eyes met Sam's. His face was sad, but understanding. He knew. He knew that Luna didn't belong on Earth, that she had a home in the stars, and Luna knew she had a choice to make, a choice that felt like it was ripping her heart apart. The decision was hard. Luna stayed up all night under the stars, her heart filled with so many emotions. She loved her parents, missed her home, the feeling of floating in space, the taste of their food. But Earth had Sam. It had laughter and friendship, the warm sun, the smell of rain. It held a piece of her heart she didn't know she had. As the sun rose, Luna knew what she had to do. With tears in her eyes, she said goodbye to Sam. It was a goodbye filled with unspoken promises, with the sad but sweet feeling of first love, with the understanding that some connections are stronger than time and space. Luna boarded the spaceship, her heart heavy. As they flew away, she looked back at Earth, getting smaller and smaller. She saw Sam standing in the meadow, a small figure waving goodbye. And Luna made a promise. She would never forget him, never forget their time together, never forget the love that grew between them on Earth. Back on her planet, life went back to normal. But Luna was different. She carried a piece of Earth with her, a piece of Sam in her heart. She used her new understanding of human feelings in her art, her music, everything she did. And though she missed Sam terribly, she knew their connection would always be there. Years later, when Luna was old enough to travel the stars by herself, she returned to Earth. The journey had been long and filled with countless adventures across the galaxy. She had seen planets with rings of ice, moons with oceans of methane, and stars that burned in colours she had never imagined. But despite all the wonders she had witnessed, there was one place that called to her heart more than any other: Earth. She found Sam, older now, standing in the same meadow where they had first met. The years had been kind to him, but they had also left their mark. His hair was streaked with silver, and his eyes held a depth of wisdom that only time could bestow. A man with lines around his eyes from smiling, each wrinkle a testament to the joy and laughter he had experienced over the years. His smile was still as warm and genuine as she remembered, a beacon of light in a world that had changed so much. And the same kind heart. Sam had always been the kind of person who saw the best in others, who offered a helping hand without hesitation. It was this kindness that had drawn Luna to him all those years ago, and it was this kindness that still shone brightly in his eyes. And as they stood together in that same meadow, the memories of their shared past came flooding back. They had spent countless nights under the stars, dreaming of the future and sharing their hopes and fears. The meadow had been their sanctuary, a place where they could be themselves without judgment. It felt like no time had passed. They had both changed, grown up, lived their own lives. But the connection, the bond they had formed, was as strong as ever. It was as if the years apart had only strengthened their relationship, making their reunion all the more poignant. The spark was still there. What would happen next they didn't know. The future was uncertain, filled with both promise and potential challenges. But they were ready to face it together, hand in hand, just as they had faced so many challenges in the past. But as they looked up at the night sky full of endless possibilities, they felt a sense of peace. The stars, which had once seemed so distant and unreachable, now felt like old friends. Each twinkling light was a reminder of the vastness of the universe and the endless opportunities that lay ahead. They knew that their lives, intertwined by fate and choice, were on a path that was uniquely their own. They had been brought together by chance, but it was their love and commitment that had kept them together. Once brought together by chance, their meeting had been a serendipitous event that had changed both of their lives forever. It was a reminder that sometimes the most important moments in life happen when we least expect them, would always be connected by a love story that transcended time and space. Their love was a force that had endured the test of time, a beacon of hope in a world that was constantly changing. That began with a lost alien girl, a curious and brave soul who had ventured far from home in search of something greater. Luna had found more than she had ever hoped for on Earth. She had found a family, a purpose, and a love that would last a lifetime. And an Earth boy in a meadow under the stars. Their story was a testament to the power of love and the magic of the universe, a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary adventures begin with the simplest of moments.